ホーキンス邸内部火事現場が秘密を明かした、生存者を追うピアースとブラッドリー巡査は現場を捜査し証拠を求めている。フードをかぶった男がサラ・ホーキンスの作業場に飛び入って絵画を盗み出すと、探偵と警察官は後を追いかけた。チャールズ・ホーキンスの事務所まで追走すると、発見したのは秘密の通路。ピアースとブラッドリーは邸宅下のトンネルに入る。邸宅下。雨。
Secret passage under the manor. It's like a detective novel. That guy must have already gotten far.
Yeah, and he had a direct means of entry to the crime scene. We must find him.
What is this place? More than just a tunnel.
これ読み上げる暇ないだろう。
Someone's been here recently.
3 seats.
What is生えてる。
What is this mask supposed to represent?
この面は何を表しているんだ。この面っていうか本なのかな。
Whatever Charles Hawkins hid here, he didn't want it in his house. This piece of cloth is unmistakably from a dress. Was Sarah Hawkins here?
引っ掛けたのか。発見して引っ掛けたってこと。終わりでいいか。いいよね。
This symbol. What does it mean?
.これはいいの？
Of course.
And something tells me that the key is climbing these steps. There's tunnels all over this island. Given the size of this cave, there's gotta be other entrances.
The passage continues further down. Might as well start with that.
I ain't gonna squeeze in there. I'll find another way.
なん
If
で
possible, I prefer not to ruin my uniform.
そんな
Fine,
ことは
fine. Go look for another entrance. I'll try my luck down below.
ええあれあえ
Some kind of dream catcher.
おい
If I touch it, it'll turn to dust.
ドリームキャッチャー
These paintings must be several centuries old.
読めなかった
This monstrous creature must be an
この
allegory.
獣のような生物は象徴なのだろうか星はいいのかな
These people lying down. Are they dead? Are they asleep?
あー食われるのかな食べられる
These buildings seem to have come out of the water.
ほうほうほうほうほう海から出てくるあランプが消えちゃう飛ぶだけでもらえるのあ中心に入ったからかなんかレベルアップできるかおどれ上げたらいいかなあ、やべ、間違った。どうなんだろう。
Time has weakened these structures.
目星とかの方がいいのかな。
I don't have time to search them all.
調べてよ。
It looks like animal oil. Certainly not whale.
油。油だけ？
I don't have time to search them all.
あ、やっと空いてるとこあった。
What's going on here?
Piers!
Keep your voice down. We're not alone.
God. What have you got me into?
We'll see. I'll go on. Try to go down on your side.
Yeah, there's a passage. I'll meet you at the bottom.
絶対やばいじゃん。降りるとこある？あれどうやってライターに変えるんだっけ？なんか変える方法はあるよな。あれなんだっけな。あれ変える方法を忘れたんだが。あれなくなるな。
A mass grave.
あ、墓地なんだ。共同墓地。ん？あー、落ちちゃった。今の泥棒だったんだ。
I can't breathe. What's happening? No, damn it!
No,
Must find a
damn
way
it.
out of here.
あれ。
Is it my turn?
Yes, it is time. You will soon be one of us, if your body and mind are ready.
I dream of it every night. I have constant visions. I am ready.
Good enough. Prove it to us.
It's like in my dream. I can't read Latin.
構鍵閉まってるな。
It seems to have been used recently. Probably some sort of ritual.
担当なんだ。オカルト要素めっちゃ増えてる。進む場所あるか。やばい。もうちょっと調べればよかった。戻れるか。
Intertwine.
Your El Cthulhu Kashag.
I feel him. Shh. You are gifted indeed. Another. Let him pass through every part of you. Oh, bring me more sacred. Your return into the kingdom of the earth.
近づきすぎたらやばいよな。
Stelbsna Cthulhu Kashog.
What does this writing mean?
We are ready for the ceremony.
うわぁ。発見されることもありそうだな。照れちゃう。
Bradley, what are you doing here?
I saw two odd-looking guys coming down. Seemed up to no good. What in the world is this?
An intruder!
Oh, shit!
あ、例の。
Don't move! Police!
あかん。
Don't move! I won't hesitate!
Bradley, get back! Get back!
You asked for it!
あ
Charles, you shouldn't have seen this.
逃げるのか。
It's caving in. I need to get out of here.
チャールズあれかな、旦那さんの方かな。ダメ。
My leg.
足が、足が近づかれてる。
Light. At last.
おー。おー。ピアスとブラッドリー巡査は侵入者を追ってホーキンス邸真下の地下洞窟網に入る。ここはカルトの秘密の集会所。チャールズ・ホーキンスが執り行う奇妙な儀式を目撃した。ブラッドリーが逮捕を試みるが、体がさまざまな変異を呈するホーキンスによって内臓を抜き出されたのか。逃走を図ったピアスは落盤に巻き込まれる。重傷でリバーサイド病院に運ばれた。あ、じゃあ脱出できたんだ。奥さんと息子もいるのかな。そういうことじゃないのか。
Having a seizure.
You will survive. Strong subject.
I can't get up.
Don't move, Pierce. You can certainly say that you gave us a scare.
What did you do to me? Undo these straps!
Whoa! Go easy, my friend.
You were dead. He killed you.
Are you sure he's better?
He was dead. Me too, we were dead! What are you doing?
I'm sorry, my friend.
What? No!
ああ、これは鎮静剤っぽいかな。錯乱状態ってこと。
Where am I?
精神病院みたいな。
Mr. Sanders, you have to come with us.
No, please. I can't leave here.
You got no choice, Sanders, and neither do we.
You don't understand. If I go out, he'll see me. No! No!
You're leaving this cell.
Please. I don't want him to find me.
ああ、結構みんなやられちゃってるのかな。これはきついっすね。これはきついっすね。お、なんかある。待機。寝れるのかよ。結構圧迫してくる感じの。怖い怖い。やべえ。怖え。
Last of them rises up. You will choose. I will not be here to bear witness to it, because you will have released me. But the earth will resound to your cries, or theirs. Awake and free me.
You there. Wake up. Come on, stand up. We don't have much time.
あ、じゃあ夢だったんだ。
Can you stand up?
Who are you?
A friend of Ethan Bradley. It was he who told me that you had been interned here.
Wait. Bradley is really alive? I don't understand. You filled me so full of drugs I can't distinguish dream from reality.
Please believe that I have nothing to do with these disgraceful treatments. Look, I don't have time to explain everything. I'm not really supposed to be here. And the same goes for you, according to Ethan. You must leave as soon as possible, and as unobtrusively as possible. I've brought you your clothes. Let me go ahead. We'll meet upstairs.
Wait a minute. What's going on here? What do they do to the patients to make them so terrified?
I would really like to know. I only see them when they are brought up for medical treatment, for problems they didn't have before going downstairs. But this is neither the time nor the place to talk about that. We must not stay here. There are 2 men standing guard near the stairs. It's the only way to the floor above. I shall try to distract them, and get at least one to come with me. All you need to do is to follow me as soon as the way is free.
Understood.
あ、1個しかダメなんだ。
What does this mean?
ここで再現できるんだ。
Sarah.
Hell come for you.
Why the strange symbol repeated over and over? Am I in an asylum? What did they inject him with?
注射器ほっぽり出してんの。
Sarah Hawkins is on this list of authorized visitors. What did he write about the painting?
怖え。やべえ。
If I don't get out of here, I'll end up like him.
ああ、縛られてんだ。
Poor wretch.
あ、いても嫌だけどな。
Curiosity will be your ruin.
I don't understand. These people need care. You keep them in this terrible place as if...
Go back upstairs where your patients are waiting for you to treat them. As for you, gentlemen, you disappoint me. No one enters or leaves.
Yes, Doctor.
Oh.
Damn it. I'll have to find a way of getting rid of those two myself.
え、結局2対1なんだ。どうすれば。
The machine is working again, but the control wheels haven't been put back on.
I was just going to the storage room. I can bring them to you.
No, Dr. Fuller doesn't want us touching the pressure valves.
As you want. I'm gonna see if there are sleeping pills left. They've run out again upstairs.
Put a few aside for me, will you? And above all, leave the wheels where they are.
いるよ。おるよ。待ってー。普通に死んだが。普通に死んだんだけど。
Damn it. I'll have to find a way of getting rid of those two myself.
そんなすぐ死ぬ？
The machine is working again, but the control wheels haven't been put back on.
I was just going to the storage room. I can bring them to you.
No, Dr. Fuller doesn't want us touching the pressure valves.
As you want. I'm gonna see if there are sleeping pills left. They've run out again upstairs.
Put a few aside for me, will you? And above all, leave the wheels where they are.
ちょ、待って待って待って待って。あかんあかんあかんあかんあかん。
Saw something over there.
オッケーオッケー。いるじゃん。ちょっと笑いながら歌うの。
Locked.
大丈夫。あ、
The green gas leaves from here and it runs through the whole building.
これ
Perfect.
Perfect. あ、ちゃんと戻すんだ。これガスの影響？ガスの影響でこうドクドクなってるのかな。
This lever must turn on the gas machine. There's nothing happening.
なんだそれ。そんなことある。
This valve controls the pressure. Control wheel is missing.
ああ、なるほど。ああ、どっかにあるのかな。フラー先生、機械のできる限りの修理を試みました。しかし配管が損傷しており、あいにくながらガス漏れがあります。限られた時間ではこれ以上のことはできかねます。できることといえば警告くらいで、装置に圧力がかかりすぎれば爆発の恐れがあります。ZRN 整備士。Z なの Z。マジで何も入ってないね。下がったのかな。
Control wheel is missing. Have I activated anything? It's an ammeter. I didn't expect to see one on this little rock.
Mm-hmm. 隠れてるってこと？
It's locked.
これ単純に狭いところが怖いのかな。
Control wheel is missing. There's nothing happening.
さっきと同じとこだね。うん。え、やばい。迷ってる。あそこ上についてるんだ。ちょっと。
There's nothing happening.
回さないとダメか。ハンドルがどこにあるかね。先週の一件で、業務連絡。先週の一件でインフラストラクチャに大損害が発生し、現在の実験が中止になった。言語道断である。今後はガス専用ホイールは使用の都度収納室に保管すること、また使用帳簿は記録すること。フライ氏。だから収納室にあるってこと？ここじゃないの？さっき通ったとこ。調理場じゃない？おお。あかん。
This way.
これきついぜ。どっから？
It's locked.
ここ隠れるとこうでしょ。メモある。開ける。調理場に人いるでしょ。いる。え、いる？
I'll go take a look.
あ、やばいやばいやばい。あ、やばいんじゃないいるじゃん。え、大丈夫なの？
I could use this control wheel to turn the valve I saw.
そんなとこにあるか？え、
I'll go take a look.
賛否両論の完結的処置が今でも行われている。この書は様々な方法と必要な器具を事細かに説明している。方法は時代遅れであまり効果的ではなく、純粋な歴史考察のためだけに読むものと願いたい。願いたい。あかん。あかん。
This way.
どっからマジ？
It's locked.
あ、どこだっけ？メモある。あそこのハンドルを、こっちは何なんだろう。あ、開くんだ。あ、隠れれるんだ。なるほどね。オッケーオッケー。鍵開ける。
Perfect.
Perfect。なんかあるんじゃん。
With these chains on your wrist, you can't escape.
え、ある？なんかいるじゃん。オッケー。まだいるな。これどうすんだ？大丈夫。よし。超怖え。
I could use this control wheel to turn the
や
valve I
っ
saw.
た。やったよ。 閉めとこう。ここじゃないか。
Now for the next step.
で、あと厨房。いやー、怖い。おー、人いる。なんだろう。二人もいる。あー、なるほど。待って。バレてたのかな。ちょっと、頼む。あ、迷った。そんなすぐバレる？ダメだった。これはまずいよ。これまずいな。しゃがむ。この時点で気づいてんだ。厳しくない？厳しくないか。ちょっと待って、無理じゃん？無理なのでは？やばい。めっちゃいっぱいいる。やばい、来てる。入ってきてる。どこいるね。あ、やばい。片方しか閉めれない。
Scopolamine, morphine, opium. Nothing but common drugs.
やべえ。 いるで、こいつだけガバガバなんだよな。なんで
You there. This way.
ダメダメダメ。こっちじゃなくない？そして。
Come on, show yourself.
いやー、オッケー。逃げ切れた。ここじゃないか。あ、ここだ。ちょっと。
The piping hasn't burst. Not yet, anyway.
ほんほん。これで圧力を上げていってって感じ？こんな感じじゃない？あったっけ？あとあったっけ？なんかあるっけ？
It's an ammeter. I didn't expect to see one on this little rock.
あれ？
It's locked.
あとなんかあるか。これ？
I've got to hide before the guards see me.
ああ、オッケーなんだ。どこに？ああ、それであれか。やばくない？
We gotta tell him though.
いるよー。あかんやつや。
I'll go take a look. Hey!
えー
I've got to hide before the guards see me.
Somebody here! Hell's teeth.
こで時間を潰せばいいのかな。
It's locked.
これ OK ってことある？あ、おい来てる？いる？待って、これどうすればいいんだ？
It's locked.
.しゃがんでれば OK なの？こっちなのかもわかんねえよな。エグジェット。なんかムービー入った。
Doctor, is that you? Don't you worry about the doctor. Right now, he'll have plenty to keep him busy with his precious machine. It gives us time to get away. I'll undo you.
Get away? Get away where? I can't go anywhere. It'll find me, like it found me here. Mistaken about the beast. Don't stay with me, or you'll end up the same way.
両親が残ってるね。字幕さー。
You're Sanders, aren't you? I heard you from my cell. What did they do to you? What does Fuller want with you?
The doctor? You think it's the doctor who scares me? The doctor wants to heal me. But restore my sight. He wants to give me back my eyes. And yet I told him that I didn't want them. I do not want to see it anymore. The real culprit is Sarah. Her and her accursed paintings.
You're kidding me. You're talking about Sarah Hawkins.
The one and only. The legendary. There is no artist more enlightened or cursed than Sarah Hawkins.
In her office, I saw signs of a ritual, perhaps an invocation. These things, that's what makes you say she's cursed.
You're wrong. It was not an invocation, but a revocation. But she failed. And that's what counts.
What's going on this island?
I'm so sorry. We should never have met.
What are you talking about?
Destiny! It has trapped you. Don't let it see you, or you won't be able to escape it. So don't look at it. That's how it finds you.
What finds me?
Sarah Hawkins' visitor. The Shambler.
Sanders, pull yourself together.
Without her, it's no longer possible to save me. No!
Sanders! What the hell? I gotta... Okay. This is insane. What killed him?
Oh.開いてる。え？
Damn! The gas! Oh. My head.
Later. We need to move on.
おー。ピアースはリバーサイド病院の地下室にある収容所で目を覚ました。そこで彼はブラッドリーの友人であるコールデン医師と出会い、脱出を援助してもらった。フラー医師が支配するこの施設をさまよっていると、ピアースはフランシス・サンダースという男と話すことができた。探偵の目の前で死ぬ直前に彼はサラ・ホーキンスを苦しみの根源として罵った。かくしてピアースはブラッドリーとコールデンと共にようやく呪われた施設を抜け出した。あ、そう、抜け出したんだ。フーの仲間たちはホーキンス邸を隠れ蓑にすることになる。タコじゃん。
Who goes there? That nightmare again. I need a drink.
すぐ酒飲む。心理学か。目星あげたよな。
Pierce. How do you feel?
Did I sleep long?
The day is only starting. It's fine.
Dr. Fuller hasn't reported your disappearance to the Force, but that'll come soon.
Bradley?
Who else would it be?
Mr. Pierce, are you all right? You look like you saw a ghost.
There are things I can't explain.
Tell us. What happened?
I met a Francis Sanders. You know him?
Of course. He's a patient. Or was. I haven't seen him since Dr. Fuller had him transferred to the basement.
He knew Sarah Hawkins. And that's what killed him.
What? How did he die?
I'm not sure I can explain.
Tell me how Mr. Sanders died.
I didn't see what, but something was there with us.
Of what do you speak?
Sanders said it was Sarah Hawkins, visitor. He spoke of it like a living being.
Sarah Hawkins? Have I missed something here? This makes no sense. I don't see how it can help crack the Hawkins case.
You really think she's involved? How could she have murdered Mr. Sanders?
Francis Sanders mentioned Mrs. Hawkins just before dying. It's no coincidence.
You know, Francis Sanders was a well-known art collector. I guess you can still pay a visit to his wife, Irene Sanders.
An art collector, you say? That's probably how they met.
If you plan on having dinner at the Sanders household, please spare the widow the tale of her late husband's suffering.
I don't agree. She deserves the truth.
But that truth may be biased. We don't know the bottom of
it.
You're right. Without a plausible explanation for what I saw, let's not jump to conclusions.
That seems wise indeed.
Very well. I'll go to see Francis's widow. Perhaps I'll find a link between her husband's death and Sarah Hawkins.
Don't end up in the hospital this time.
I'll do my best.
Let us go now and learn the truth about what's happening on this island.
The other night's events are still confused in my head.
Yeah.ピアス、コールデン、ブラッドリーの3人は組んでサラ・ホーキンス事件を解決することにした。彼らは新たな筋道を掴んでいる。美術品収集家であり、画家の友人であり、ピアスの目の前で死んだフランシス・サンダースであるこの不幸な男が自然に口にした空鬼について妻に聞くため、探偵が家に向かう。自然？
What can I do for you, sir?
Mrs. Sanders? I'm a private detective. We must talk about your husband, his ties to Sarah Hawkins. Can I come in?
You may. However, before we go any further, please know that my husband died yesterday.
That is precisely what brings me here.
Well, well, look who's here.
出た。
You know each other.
Our paths crossed, briefly. The brave detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
I bump into her every time I'm investigating someone's death.
It's a small island, Detective. My island. It's better that it's you bumping into me.
You're investigating Francis' death. Why? Who hired you?
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story suggests a link to a case I'm working on.
Well, since this business has got nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office, Irene. We'll carry on later.
Very well, Miss Baker. This way, Mr. Pierce. And do make yourself comfortable. It would seem that you have much to tell me. May I inquire as to when you had the opportunity to talk to my husband?
Yesterday, I met him at the hospital. He spoke to me about Sarah Hawkins.
Oh, of course he spoke to you about her. That's all he talked about. Sarah Hawkins and her paintings. Please forgive my tone. The fact is that I have not been allowed to see him since he was interned. You, on the other hand, a perfect stranger, were able to see him and even talk with him the day he died. How was he? Were you present when he had this attack? What happened?
I expected to find you more grief-stricken than this by the death of your husband.
I do not like the tone of your allusion, sir. I had long months to weep every tear in my body, and to accept, if not my fate, at least that of my husband. And so I'm sorry to disappoint you if you're expecting more hysteria and grieving widow in my voice. Rest assured, however, my anger is real. I need to understand. How could this happen? In a reputed institute. And right before your eyes. Did you not do anything to help him?
It's terrible what happened to your husband, but I had nothing to do with it. I was injured, and I came across him in the hospital quite by chance.
Injured? Well, I'm delighted to see you in such fine fettle, Detective. Not everybody enjoyed such a prompt recovery.
I suppose Fuller does do miracles now and again.
Luck is obviously very kind to you. Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Pierce. I would be grateful if you could tell me what you expect of me, and then leave.
Did your husband talk to you about Sarah Hawkins' visitor? A shambler, to use his precise terms.
Well, you can't imagine that's all he talked about. It's exhibited at the center of the gallery. No better place for the painting that endowed him with the privilege of such a shameful and miserable end to his life.
Hold on. The Shambler is a painting by Sarah Hawkins.
Who else to paint such horrors? Take a look for yourself, if you feel so inclined.
It is my only lead at this stage. I suppose I have nothing to lose.
Then you have paid no heed. For my part, I refuse to set foot in that gallery again. But if you are so eager to see it...
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders. I won't be long.
ギャラリーはどこ? よ?ギャラリーどこか教えてくれよ。ここだ。ん?
That's twice you've stepped on my toes, Detective. Try not to make a habit of it.
I've got a lot of bad habits.
Some can be more fatal than others. What have you come looking for in this gallery?
ここじゃん。
Another painting by Sarah Hawkins. One connected to the horrors I've discovered on this island.
What a surprise. I'm listening.
All's fair in love and war, I suppose.
え、あ、なんだ。普通にもらえるんだ。ああ、これはオカルトが、これは狂気が加速するね。これ見ちゃったからやばくなるんだ。学生が書籍化したものである。考察は的を得てはいるものの、医師としての専門知識には欠ける。しかし投げかけられた問いから人体解剖学の新たな探求の形を想像させてくれる。
A strange Amerindian pendant. I could use one of those. Strange. For months, Sarah Hawkins refused to part with her painting, to finally give it away for nothing.
フランシスへ、この呪われた絵画を所有する希望はどうかお捨てください。私たちの友情があなたにとって意味のあるものならばご容赦ください。あなたの破滅を招くわけにはいきません。友よ、どうか空鬼のことはお忘れください。サラ・ホーキンス友より。
Not now, sweetheart. I'd like to read this without some snoop looking over my shoulder.
クジラとタラ。まだなんかあるか。
An old diary.
リッチウッド氏の集団に政治を割いた感。妻は上陸して以来死の回収が見ている奇妙な夢について心配を吐露している。夫を含む集団の一部は神に送られた使者としてのビジョンを語るようになった。失われた民族と同じ末路に向かうのではと彼女は恐れている。日記飛びすぎじゃない？あ、絶対やべえやつじゃん。不運で終わんの？なんか足りないのかな？お、タコだ。ここで隠れる必要はあるの？隠れることになるのか？
The man transformed an entire wing of his manor into an art gallery.
これが空鬼かな。そんな一瞬見ただけで終わんの？
What the hell was that?
いるねいるね。あれ無理じゃん？ちょっと
What the hell was that?
これか。待ってくれよ。
What the hell was that?
さああ、ダメか。セーフっぽい。
Damn. Did it hit? Maybe I can use this dagger.
Oh!
What the hell was that? Maybe I can use this dagger.
I can't even touch it.
あ、何封印されてんの？どうすればいいんだ。
What the hell was that?
どうすればいいのさ。
touch it.
おお、いる。え、大丈夫だよね。ダメか。あ、大丈夫だ。大丈夫か。めっちゃ兵所恐怖症じゃん。なんでさ。いる？ダメっぽいな。オッケーっぽい。いや
What the hell was that? Damn. Did it hear that? What the hell was that?
おるね。どこにいる？いる？いるね。
Damn. Did it hear that?
でも分かった分かった分かった。
What the hell was that?
分かった分かった。
Maybe I can use this dagger. Damn it!
違う。外れあんのか。
Damn it! I have to use a specific.
そうか、どれが当たりなんだ。
What the hell was that?
なるほど。
Maybe I can use this dagger. Damn it!
違うやんけ。ずっと追いかけてくる。ダメだ、負けない。待って待って。なんかあんのかな。やべえ。
What the hell was that?
怖え。
Maybe I can use this dagger. Damn it! This dagger didn't work.
Hmm? あ、ダメだ。隠れない方がいいな。どれがいいんだろう。
What the hell was that? There has to be a link. Maybe if I destroy it.
Oh, これ触手っぽいからダメってこと？
the matter with you?
Yeah, 難しかった。
You sure you won't be needing that hand? You're losing it, Detective. At this rate, you're right. The bottle will get you before I do.
You didn't see anything.
I saw you within an inch of putting a dagger through your forearm. Did I miss something more interesting?
I was attacked by a creature. I pushed it back, I think.
I think so too.
You knew. You knew about the beast.
What are you talking about? Think yourself lucky that I saved your hand, even if it was to save my goods.
You mean me?
Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart. I'm talking about the contents of this gallery. And by the way, where do you think you're going with that dagger?
It saved my life. It's an extraordinary dagger.
You should talk to Algernon Drake. He's an antique dealer here on Darkwater. He'll tell you all about it. From what I saw in the ledgers, it was him who sold it to Sanders.
It's not your style to give me free information like that.
Take it as payment for being my canary. A simple trade-off. Now go see your antique seller. I still got things to settle with Irene.
優しいじゃん。空鬼とは単なるサラ・ホーキンスの絵画ではなかった。巨大な生物が飛び出してピアスを襲ったのである。激闘の後、探偵はかろうじて絵画に追い返した。後に生物を撃退した担当が七種消防の店主であるアルジャーノ・ドレイクという男からサンダースに売却されたものであると知る。ピアースは職を訪ねてみることに知った。
Where's the bookseller? Freud's The Interpretation of Dreams. It's the work that laid the foundations of psychoanalysis at the beginning of this century. The Book of Zion is the foundational work behind Helena Blavatsky's Theosophical movement. Its followers place truth on the same footing as a religion. An old diary.
綺麗。
What a strange amulet. I have a feeling I'd better not touch it. What happened here? Let's start over. Where did they break in from?
彼らって誰？
Someone tall left this footprint. A man, probably. No sign of struggle. If the burglar smashed this jar, it wasn't intentionally. Was he hurt then? What sort of thief leaves his tools at the crime scene? What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work? What killed all these animals? What the? Charles Hawkins? What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess? Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe. Right, Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
ここに1ページ隠れているようだ。読むことができる。この回顧録を見つけた者がいるなら、私は間違いなく危険に巻き込まれているだろう。私の唯一にして最後の希望は、私の肉と骨が今も現実世界に存在し、これを拾って火葬してもらうことだ。位牌は今もこの世にいるなら、親愛なる母のもとへ。以下は重大事項である。これを読んでいる者がいて、私ほどの敏さを示すことができたならば、私の最も貴重な所有物を手にするがよい。金庫の中だ。鍵番号の手がかりは3本のシリンダーにある。それぞれギリシア世界で生命と核が交わる場所に隠されている。かの文豪は秩序は道理の強楽だが、混沌は創造の優越であると言ったが、シリンダーには数字が振られている。私は整理された混沌を好むにしても、最後に勝つのは道理であると認めざるを得ない。もし私の知性にかなうもの、あるいは天才と呼ぶべきものによって金庫の番号を解き明かすことができたなら、中身を私の友人同僚であるミス・カトニック大学のアーミティッチ教授に届けてほしい。金庫の中身は巨大な知識庫であるばかりでなく、ふさわしくない者の手に渡ればあまりに危険な武器でもある。その危険性を理解し、しかるべき行動をとってくれることを望む。何にせよ、私はあなたを導くこともなければ、あなたの行動に苦しむこともないけどさ。 ギリシア世界で生命と核が交わる場所。厳しくない。
Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills?
絶えず睡眠薬出てくる。
What link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet?
これじゃない。求心の印を持つこの鍵の実がお前の精神を守ることができる。重い鎖の端に下がる筒状のメダルの形をしている。数百年前、旧支配者の力を押し返すための星と枝が中心に掘られた。枝か。チャールズ・ホーキンスが前の所有者である。エジプトの骨董商人から奪った証拠が揃っている。この飛行を伝える切り抜きでは、略奪の日付がホーキンスのカイロ旅行の最終日と一致している。彼がこれの真の目的を知っているかは不確かである。確かめてみる必要がある。これ関係ないくない？めっちゃあるじゃん。
Arkham editions. Never heard of them. How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions. Never heard of them.
4つ、5つ。
How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions. Never heard of them. How many volumes are there in this collection?
このサブタイトルがキーになるのかな。ここだけ
Cylinders that Drake tried to hide.
出た、シリンダーじゃん。
Perhaps listen to them.
シリンダーだけどさ。シリンダーには数字が振られているから、シリンダーにヒントがあるのかな。見えないんだよな。 関係ないのかな。この謎解きはさ、難しい。
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
いいか。あ、いかんね。これが怪しいよね。
Arkham Editions. Never heard of them. How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions. Never heard of them.
これ7巻でしょ。
How many volumes are there in this collection?
4巻。
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
8巻。
Arkham Editions. Never heard of them. How many volumes are there in this collection?
6巻。
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
9巻。
Arkham Editions. Never heard of them.
5巻がどれもないね。5巻が取れないのはなんでだ。
How many volumes are there in this collection?
関係あるのかな。1234567 778。
Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions. Never heard of them. How many volumes are there in this collection?
123だね。
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
なんかあるのか。あとなんもない。ないじゃない。ないじゃないか。ないか、本当に。 お、なんだ出たー。
What does this strange book contain? This book contains unholy knowledge.
多分これ関係ないじゃん。アーカム。チェスがある。
Things are not looking good.
絶対関係あるじゃん。絶対関係ありそうだけど。
Things are not looking good.
ん？あ、これなの？
And these red rocks, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets. I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny. Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
Okay.
The Queen has little protection.
Queen. .黒いのが数字になってるのかな。9？ 9？ うん？ 9 か。うん？あ、オイルか。
The Chalice of Knowledge. The Chalice of Knowledge.
関係あるのか。 あざとス見る。休館見る。これかな。ちょっと。
So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message. What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular volume. So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message.
言うってなんかある？
What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular volume. So these are the volumes that Drake was... What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular volume. So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message.
あ、違うか。ん？これが9か。これが？あ、ダメだった。違うのかな。
Queen has little protection.
クイーンの守りが少ないけどさ。
The Queen has little protection.
ナイトが2つあってっていうのがあれ。
The Queen has little protection.
わかんないけど。
And these red rocks, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
これがゴブレット。
The chalice of knowledge.
これに何かするってこと？
The Queen has little protection.
なんかある？ あ、なんか飛ばしたんだ。
drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
犬っていうか、守護者があれなのかな。あれなくない？となんかどっかで見つけなかったっけ？どこで見つけたんだっけ？違うんだっけ？関係あるのかな。これだ、十字キーだ。
The Chalice of Knowledge.
わからん。
The Chalice of Knowledge.
ルビーとサファイアに特定のモチーフがあるのだろうか。ということか。サファイアって青いやつでしょ。言うてなんかある。犠牲をいとわないじゃん。どういうこと？
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
なんか排除するのかな。
Queen has little protection.
あ、これ取ってってってこと？わからんすぎるんだけど。積んでないだって。むずすぎん？
Damn it. The chalice of knowledge.
むずすぎんか。
Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seems particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
何度読んでも飽きないけどさ。
What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular volume. Damn it.
And these red rocks, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
Hmm? わかんないんだが。わからないんだが。 れはあれか。ネタバレ見るか。
The Queen has little protection. The chalice of knowledge. The chalice of knowledge. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. The chalice of knowledge.
そういうことかよ。なんだ、それだけか。なんだ。マジさ。マジさ。思いついて。
This man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
Did you inject him with a tranquilizer?
No, Doctor. Not me, not anyone. Our stock is empty, yet again.
Again? But there was enough for the whole island.
More and more people are suffering from insomnia. We can't refuse to help.
Of course.
Any idea what this man might be undergoing?
What can you tell me about him?
He was highly agitated an hour ago. We were about to tie him down when he fell asleep. 10 minutes ago, he curled up into a fetal position. I thought he was waking up, but no.
Show me his file.
That's not possible.
Don't tell me Dr. Fuller has taken this file as well. We need it.
That's why I called you. This man's ailment has been hidden from us.
Come on now. What was he treated for?
An intoxication, I was told, after inhaling chemicals.
What are his symptoms?
His temperature has been going down, his skin losing its color, his body rigid. I closed his eyes myself. They were glassing over. I didn't want them to dry out, and I couldn't bear to look at the expression on his face.
You did well. Don't worry. Let's stay professional, if you will. I don't recognize him. Did he just arrive on the island?
He said he worked on the docks, but not with Captain Fitzroy. I think he works for Ms. Baker.
Who?
You know, the woman at the head of their gang. They call her Cat.
Oh, I see.
Do you have other questions?
That'll do for the time being.
Any idea what this man might be undergoing?
Very well. I'll examine him. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell. His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin. Tender at the touch. Slightly sticky.
So, Doctor, an opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth. In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier...
He seemed to feel better?
Yes. Like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No. This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations. And this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's not here.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing? How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients. Provide him with the best available care.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
I've seen suction cups on his fingers, his falling body temperature, his dehydration. Had I only read the report, you know what I would have concluded, Doctor.
Do I? Tell me anyway. I'm curious.
He's no longer human. These are the attributes of an animal.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
Was that a threat? What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder, and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
Oh, that evidence exists. I'm sure of it. I need to find the missing medical files.
And where would you find those? In his office? What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep mum.
No, you're pulling my leg. I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan.
Listen to the way you talk, you naughty girl. And the answer is no. You can imagine that she doesn't dare say a thing. That silly goose lets herself be trodden on.
Oh well, at least we won't have to clean for a while.
And just wait and see the next time the water's cut off. It's a real show. Dr. Colden?
Watch out for the water, Doctor.
We're running out of this medicine.
I know, Doctor. We sent the purchase order, though, but Mrs. Donovan refused it.
Once again.
Can't you do anything?
Donovan takes her instructions directly from Dr. Fuller. I'm afraid I can do nothing about it for the moment. We've been waiting to be restocked for weeks. The doses prescribed by Fuller are far too high. I don't have any business in the boiler room. The operating room is never accessible after an operation. Let's hope I can go through the administration office.
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do. Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going? Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless.
なるほど。なるほど、なるほど。なるほどだけどさ。
And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Do you really need Mrs. Donovan to open a valve? Why not ask the janitor?
I can't make these decisions without her approval. Imagine if there were a leak. Anyhow, the boiler room is locked half the time. So every time the water gets shut off, I have to go and endure her reproach until she's settled the problem.
I see. Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
Don't go falling over. That would be stupid.
Patients and hospital personnel eat the same food.
Doctor, please. My chest. Oh.
Hay fever. What's he doing here? His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands. chronic insomnia. Like half the island.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest.
It's temperamental,
It's so
if I
unfair.
understand correctly. The door to the boiler room is locked. I have to get the key if I wish to get rid of Donovan.
Doctor,
What is the problem?
Mr. Evans seems to be having trouble with his IV.
I've done an exam. Deborah is looking after him.
And the family of Mrs. Harding is asking to see her medical file.
I'll never understand why it's so hard to see patients' files around here.
Rules are rules. See, with Dr. Fuller, he's in charge. Anyhow, they're still waiting, and I don't think they'll leave until they get what they want.
Understood. Anything else?
As a matter of fact, yes. A man has been brought up from the basement.
Oh. What state is he in now?
You should go see for yourself, Doctor.
This man, Edward Pierce. His file is incomplete. What did Fuller do to him?
Doctor, those people need you at the dormitory.
Would you know where the key to the boiler room is?
Betty didn't put it back in its place. Well, she took it to lock the door.
I'll ask her. Thank you.
But if I may say so, Doctor, I think that the problems of our patients are more urgent than the plumbing.
I'll tend to it. Don't worry.
Dr. Colden.
Ethan,
Marie,
what are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
Tell me your symptoms.
I have headaches. And I can't sleep.
Do you suffer from insomnia?
No. Look. I don't want you to laugh at me.
Ethan, if you don't trust me, then who?
I have nightmares. They keep me awake every night. It seems stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No. No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
So many people have this affliction. It's like an epidemic.
Do you think it might be related to Fuller's work?
I don't know yet, but I will figure all this out. Everyone in Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
We don't have any medication left.
Oh. There's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
I don't get why they have us waiting so long. Almost no patients here.
Where did my fiancée go? I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this
All is well, Elizabeth, thank you. I was making sure the water wasn't cut off yet again.
Thank God, no. The water's running. I have no desire to call Donovan for help.
Come now. Don't let that witch sap your morale.
I'm trying, Doctor. I'm trying. It's just that sometimes I imagine she shuts down the water herself, just for the pleasure of harassing me.
Her time is much too precious for these kind of petty games. Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office. We're running out of this medicine.
I know, Doctor. We sent the purchase order, though, and...
Once again.
Can't...
Donovan... The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
Do you want something?
It's a quiet little town. Days go by, steady as ever. I wanted more for myself, but...
Hello, Betty. I'm looking for the key to the boiler room.
What for?
To put it in its place. Perhaps I should do the same with you.
I beg your pardon?
I suspect you of having a little too much fun at Elizabeth's expense. But be warned, it could easily be you they will all be laughing at tomorrow.
You are right, Doctor. The key is in the dormitory office in Block B.
Thank you. I shall go fetch it.
Dr. Colden, here you are at last. This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir, I am going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination. He bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding. White froth, evidently because of such drooling.
So, Doctor, what should we do with this patient?
You did good work. The tranquilizer is kicked in. Now you can disinfect and bandage his wounds.
Thank you, Doctor. And as to his weight loss?
I'll prescribe an antifungal treatment for his dysgeusia. In the meantime, feed him intravenously.
It'll be done. so unfair.
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do.
She's a witch, an old hag.
All is well, Elizabeth. Thank you.
Thank God.
Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor. Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so unfair.
He broke his back in an accident down by the docks.
Ah, whaling station. What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor, is that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
What did you see there?
Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
And that's how you broke your back?
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out.
Hello, Betty. I'm looking for the key to the boiler room. What to put it? I suspect. Thank you. Mrs. Sanders? Why did nobody tell me about her admission? Another insomniac. I should find the cause for such a widespread trouble. The key to the boiler room. All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait. Intoxication from breathing organic vapors.
We're waiting on news regarding our mother, Maureen Harding. She came in with a kidney problem, but we haven't heard anything since.
I'm sorry. Dr. Fuller is a very busy man.
Well, is there anyone else who can tell us what's going on?
She's our only family, you know? And we can't even see her medical file.
Don't worry. I'm aware our institution is not always welcoming. But your mother is in good hands. I'll tend to her myself. And keep you informed at once. Would that suit you?
Well, that sure sounds great to us, Doctor. Thank you.
But those are just words, so we're not budging.
Very well. At least I'll know where to find you. I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
Says it. She's everything all right, Dr. Colden?
All is well, Elizabeth. Thank you.
Thank God.
Courage.
Thank you, Doc.
So there's Harding. She's still sleeping. Given her file, a nephrectomy would have been inevitable. But Fuller was able to save her kidney.
So,
I've tended to her, and I have good news. Her blood analysis is reassuring. Her kidneys are as new.
are you talking about the same person? This is miraculous.
She's still recovering, but you may speak to her upon her awakening.
Oh, thank you so much, Doctor. We'll wait for her to wake up. We've been here since this morning, so it won't make a difference.
なんでタバコ吸ってんの
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a mess.
We're running out of this medicine.
I know, Doctor.
One can't. Donovan. The operating room is never accessible after an operation. Thank you. I'll be going. Dr. Fuller always keeps his key with him. In theory, this is where we hang the key to the boiler room. Dr. Fuller always keeps his key with him.
I think that you're needed in Block B, Doctor.
Dr. Colden?
消えたんだが。
Dr. Colden? Dr. Colden?
Thank you again, Doctor.
Dr. Colden?
Everybody says it. She's a witch.
The answers must be hidden in Fuller's
I didn't
office.
make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so unfair.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do. I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do.
Let's hope I can go through the administration office.
Where did my fiancée go? I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
Yeah,
I will work.
Oh.
I don't get why they have us waiting so long. Almost no patience here.
Please, I'll be in trouble with Mrs. Donovan if I'm late. Do you want something? I think that you're needed in Block B, Doctor. Doctor.
I'll be going. I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion. I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
It's not your fault if we have defective plumbing.
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying old witch. Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
Mrs. Donovan?
I'm busy. Elizabeth, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am. But it's about the water.
At last. The missing files must be hidden here. Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle. I've unlocked something. Patient files. I was right.
Conclusions, session number 17. Patient, Sarah Hawkins. The patient appears to have finally accepted the illusory nature of what she calls the mythos. It goes without saying that these peculiarly reminds of the price that comes with her exceptional needs.
Why is Ethan on medication? Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
At first, I presumed that her blood was the key. But I found nothing to explain Mrs. Hawkins' abilities.
This finger belonged to a woman. Why keep it here? The poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
Then James came. Irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him. I presume that he will try to break into the basement sooner or later. I am prepared.
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the connection between these three?
Presentment
believes that I had the presence of mind to set them all in the basement. When all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of her relics. In the meantime, they must remain hidden in plain sight.
Of course. Sarah Hawkins is the connection. I must go back to the basement. I should go another way.
Ah, now that's the Marie that I know. I knew I could count on your scientific curiosity. It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
Oh.
If you're gonna shoot me, at least have the decency to look me in the eyes.
Turn around. Slowly. Talk, filthy thief! Oh, I swear I'll shoot!
Take a minute to look around. Everything points to Charles Hawkins.
He's dead!
No. He was here for a very specific item.
Oh, no.
The book. Why was it in the safe?
Have you read it?
Answer the question.
How foolish of you. Now you won't be able to escape his will. What did it show you?
She went into Fuller's office. She was looking for Sarah Hawkins' corpse.
Sarah Hawkins, you say? Let's go back to the start, shall we? Whose life did the Necronomicon choose to show you?
Dr. Colton. She was at the Riverside Institute. She's in danger. I have to go.
Wait! No one knows the occult better than me. You might need my help.
All right. All right. I might need you after all.
Perfect. Let's meet later at the Hawkins mansion. Now go! Rescue the doctor!
Thank you, Drake.